Death too often comes for those who have no indication of its lurking. A sudden plummet from normal into horror, into the unknown. And in the final moment, your only thought is for the pain of hitting the ground, of the muddy puddle beneath you, and how dirty your clothes are going to be. Those who carry on carry the weight of returning to normal, of trying to continue on, knowing that someday it could suddenly end just as well, 2 sips into a cup of tea. But surrendering to that anxiety is not an option. We, the living, are obligated to life and to carry on in spite of the truth. Last time, on Cloudfall, Journey died. She was slain by Lenati, now revealed to be a cruel, powerful hag, commanding all manner of dark creatures at her whim. The party fully intended to carry Journey up the tower, up those thousands upon thousands of stories and staircases back to the clouds. But once inside the tower itself, they came upon a bonfire. And there, Journey suddenly awoke back into her body, her spirit guided by a servant of the dead named Tibio Femur. They've exchanged stories and feelings, and now Tibio needs their help to close a tear in the fabric of the weave. There's something strange, and it don't look good. Who you gonna call? Cursebreakers.
I love that.
You're all stationed around that bonfire still. I'm getting ready to help Tibio with what he needs, this silvery light off in the distance. As you're gathering your things, you notice that Journey has a faraway look in her eye, still staring into the bonfire. And Journey, you're at the edge of the Fernglade, where the Feywild is in plain view, and Lenati is wishing you farewell. A swirling swarm of newborn Feybuds are around the two of you. Lenati strokes your hair and smiles down at you. It might be a long time before we see each other again, my dear.
I know, but I know this is important, and it's the right thing to be doing.
That's right. You have a purpose now, littlest. You must go far and tell the others of me. Bring these Feybuds to places where they are needed. They can guide you and protect you, but you must also guide them. And let your tribe become the seeds of the new world.
I have to share this with everybody.
And the Feybuds kind of swarm around you and then her. And then they start to divide into 2 groups. Of course, some will stay with me. Those who choose to retire into the eternal twilight and live with me in beauty. But they're not to be mourned. They've completed the journey that they most desire. It seems now your journey begins. Too much for the littlest, I think. So then, journeys to find new home. That is your purpose.
Feels right.
Go.
And Journey takes a deep breath and squares her shoulders and then walks off.
Everyone's standing. Journey's still sitting at the bonfire. She's not looking at anything.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. I mean, I feel pretty weak. I'll be okay.
Okay. Do we have time to eat before we help
Yeah.
Tibia? Okay.
I have 1 hit point.
Okay, I am making good meal. It gives everyone 5 temporary hit points. And you get advantage on constitution saves. And it makes evil-aligned entities sick upon consumption.
Cool.
So, I'm looking at all of you.
You hand out the good meal to everybody there, including Tibio and Huber and Mikey, still all around the bonfire. And everyone's eating, and Huber is narrowing his eyes and looking at everybody else as they eat. And once he sees everyone takes a bite, he nods to himself, satisfied that everyone here is good aligned in some way.
Guy not evil confirmed.
Yeah.
Yet.
The Discord's going to go crazy with that one.
Yeah.
And this lasts for 24 hours.
Hell yeah. All right, you guys got this all day.
Do we have time for a long rest? I don't see any other way to heal me to full.
What if you just bought a healing potion in your flashback? I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
Single healing potion.
One.
Just kidding.
There's technically no urgency to what's going on here. It's really just a matter of, provisions, rations needing to get out of here. But there's nothing stopping you from taking another 8 hours here.
Everybody, I know that it's been a lot. Would it be okay if I slept for a while?
I mean, yeah. You died.
Of course, yeah. Just be sure to wake back up, Journey.
Could someone check on me every once in a while?
I was already planning on it.
Okay.
Tibio, is it safe to stay here a little bit longer?
Oui, for a little bit, but not days.
Yeah, I just need to sleep for a little bit. I promise after I wake up, I'll be back to normal and fat in shape. I swear.
You can all see Journey's heavy lids drooping even now as she speaks.
I'm just going to post up next to her and stare.
That'll make her feel comfortable.
Everyone is sitting around me watching me sleep, and I don't even care. I don't even care.
With Poppy watching over them, Tibio gathers up Doran and Guy and Huber and Aaron into a little group. Mikey's kind of hanging out with Poppy a little bit. Tibio says, "She is not fixed. She will have continuing issues. Her heart is infected. There is necrotic energy about her. The bismite, it helps. It helps to stave away the injuries. She will perhaps always need to be around bismite."
Infected. This won't go away then?
I'm afraid not. I could not reverse all of the damage to her body, but I could maintain her spirit, and I could fix enough so that she could survive.
Do we even have any bismite?
Here in the Feywild, she'll be okay. But once you return to the surface, she will need a supply.
We'll need to find our ship as soon as possible.
Is this something that will deplete over time? Or is one piece of it going to be fine to sustain her?
Perhaps a pendant, a necklace, or some sort would...
But it won't drain it?
a small amount over time.
Yeah, we can do that.
Thank you for what you've done. I mean,
Of course, it's quite literally my duty.
I think we should all rest, but not exactly sure what it is you have asked for us or what we've signed up for. You know that we just want to get out of this place at this point, right?
I do. And again, I don't demand any help. I would be able to do this myself eventually, perhaps, maybe. But it will help to heal the land if you do help.
the Feywild.
This place in specific.
And it would be a blow against Lenati.
Indeed. If she controls this place, if this is her domain, yes.
Well,
I like the sound of that.
indeed.
But what I will need from you is quite simple. Most of you simply need to be in attendance and help if anything goes wrong, but one of you I will need to help siphon off the magic. These tails, these breaks in the weave, it's a great supply of energy. Someone will need to channel it away.
If I do this, will you help us further?
Oui, as much as I can in any way.
How do you mean siphon it?
It will look for someone to inhabit this energy. And when it does, you must spend it as quick as it comes, or you explode.
Doran, should I do that? Or do you think you can handle it?
Explode?
I'd like to do it, Poppy.
If you're sure.
Yeah.
So I would rather see Dorn explode than you, Poppy.
Thanks. But I do agree. Tibio, do you think there's any chance we could ever kill Lenati?
I don't know. She seems powerful, but perhaps cowardly. Have you faced her before?
I haven't even dared to try. But you're saying whatever we're doing here will weaken her, and I guess that makes it more possible.
It weakens her domain. If this is her domain, it will bring it back to what it used to be instead of what it has become.
Okay. I'll do it.
Very well. Shall we wait for her to wake?
I think she'd want to be a part of this.
Okay. You all take a extremely tense 8 hours, waiting, knowing what's coming, in complete darkness, hoping that nothing finds you.
Thank God, I really needed that.
Okay, add your temporary hit points back in.
Yeah.
Recover 2 hit points.
Is there anywhere where Aaron could pull Tibio aside and be like, where other people can overhear us?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, this place is so huge, you can just take some steps away, yeah.
Okay, we find a quiet alcove somewhere. Hey, Tibio, I had a question. You said that power magic is needed to help with your bringing back the land to Lenati.
Yes, right.
Well, I'm not like a wizard or, have a magical guitar or whatever, but I can change. And Aaron does the thing where the smoke comes over their skin and changes into Tibio, a version of Tibio. And then changes back pretty quickly. Sorry, not to freak you out, but I think I am magic.
Impressive. Oui, indeed, of course. I mean, everyone is magic, but I have not met one such as you before.
Well, listen, Doran likes to take risks, kind of like really crazy ones, and I just think I want to help or be a backup if something goes wrong, if I can.
Unfortunately, the person who does this needs an attachment to the weave. Without magic, I don't know that you are up to the task, but certainly having you around is better than not.
Oh, I guess I didn't know about the weave.
Oh, yes, it's all around us. It's everything.
So you don't think my magic comes from that?
Perhaps it is inside you, but I don't want to risk that. That would mean taking away you. It sounds dangerous.
Is there anything I can do?
Yes, of course. You can be with your friend and support him. All of us. Why is this not enough?
I just don't like seeing them get hurt, and I feel like I can't do anything. I don't know, but well, thanks for nothing. No, I'm just kidding. Thanks for your help.
Of course.
I appreciate it. Don't tell Doran about this.
Sure.
Thanks.
Secrets. The two of them come back around from this kind of like wall of vines that's hanging down from the central hole in the ceiling here. When they round the corner, Journey is starting to wake.
Come on, sleepyhead.
Hi. Yeah, I feel better. Let's do this, right?
You're sure you're feeling up to that?
Yeah, I feel great. And she gets up, and you can see that she looks like she's like leaning over a little bit and like bracing her hands on her thighs. Like, yeah.
Well, it sounds like Doran is doing the heavy lifting, but we'll all be there to support him, right, Journey?
Absolutely.
To brighten spirits a bit, maybe I'll take Ollie out. And, I feel like Ollie likes to stretch his wings too, so
Sure.
give a few licks. Well, I mean, I can't get rid of them, so I might as well start to bond a little bit,
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
While this is happening, Aaron's trying to coax
Fable.
trying to coax Fable into eating some food
Yeah.
tidbits, and then also to pet them a little bit.
Yeah, Fable's down for the food. As soon as you go to pet Fable, they sprank back onto Journey's head.
Damn it.
Immediately after, Doran reaches into his pack and searching for something, and you pull out Owlie covered in hair and crumbs and dirt and whatever was in the red capped in.
Oh, Doran.
Stop putting him back in when he's damp.
Maybe he'll clear himself out a bit. And I find like a clear spot and give a couple licks. Yeah,
You
few
find a
licks.
kind of clear spot.
Yeah.
Got the taste of blood and dirt in your mouth now.
So gross.
And then you hear the familiar crackling of Owlie coming to life as he sheds little shards of rock candy all around him, and he shakes his head out and just echoes.
Okay, keep it down, Owlie. Fly around a bit. We got to get going, though.
He takes off with a great shake of his wings, and you see this glimmering glitter dust fall out of him. Rock candy shedding all around you. You see Mikey leaping for the sticky powder. Owlie starts to fly in a great circle around this rotunda where there's a little bit of light coming from the ceiling and all these vines, doing a great pass over you, and then soon enough, you start to hear the impact. Larger chunks, rock candy, falling from almost 100 feet up, exploding around you like ice chunks.
Take out a satchel and try to catch some.
Hubert tucks into his shell.
Oh my God.
Call him back.
Be careful with that thing, Doran.
I guess he doesn't usually go this high up.
Guy, make a dexterity check.
20.
Wow.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Guy, you step out of the way of a crashing piece of candy, and you hold out your hands like, what the hell? And in both hands, just giant lumps of rock candy fall into it.
Owlie to me. I put my arm up.
It's a falcon now.
Yeah.
Mind your candy bird, Doran.
Owlie dives straight for you, Poppy, and upon landing on your arm, digs their glossy candy talons into you.
Ow.
You take 1 piercing damage.
Great.
Not a long rest.
Do you have a resistance to candy?
If anything, I think you'd have a weakness to candy.
Yeah.
2 damage.
Poppy, when he lands, you hear the familiar clacking noise of Owlie rolling something around in his mouth. And goes, oh.
Did we ever figure out what that was?
No.
I think it's what's keeping him alive.
His little ball of magic.
Do you want it in your mouth? You?
Allie, do you understand us?
Uh-uh.
That's what I thought.
I figured out how to turn him off, and I just pat him a few times.
He kind of like puts one wing up like, knock it off.
You gotta lick him, Doran.
I thought you wanted him to stretch his wings.
Yeah, okay.
He holds out his wings, and you see him getting like a little bit longer and longer and kind of growing. This infinite supply of rock candy he's able to offer.
Oh my God. Well, maybe we should collect some of this for the road.
We got plenty. And Aaron holds up 2 engorged bags of rock candy.
His wings keep growing longer and longer, and then one of them gets so long that the critical mass point hits, and it just breaks off and falls on the ground. He goes,
Oh dear.
Wow.
Mikey?
I bought it. He straddles the fallen piece of rock candy and begins licking it.
Oh God.
Okay. Well, we got breakfast. That's great. So, Owlie, do whatever you'd like. Whenever you're ready to rest, just let me know.
Owlie goes stock straight, standing up, and then just falls over as like a hard statuette.
Okay, perfect.
Oh my God.
All right, I push him back into the bag.
Oh, wait, Doran.
What?
Journey grabs a piece of cloth and wraps Allie in it. Why don't you wrap him up first?
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right, pull a piece of hair off my
It's like a beeswax cloth, really nice.
Oiled.
Are we planning on doing anything after this, or are we taking another rest, or?
Unfortunately, shortly following this, I must leave you.
Okay.
I apologize. I could remain for an hour or two. If there's something else you wanted to discuss. I must admit I'm getting eager.
We're supposed to do this by ourselves.
No. I will help you through. I mean, you are helping me. We will accomplish this, and then I must go.
Oh, okay.
I was only asking because you said it might deplete everything we have. I think.
No.
Okay.
It will give you more than you can take.
Oh.
You will be brimming with energy, whoever does this.
Is there you can teach them before we get started, or is it just kind of learn in the moment type of thing?
Oui. Tibio pulls up one of his sleeves. Actually, for the first time, Tibio's bone armor opens up, and this 8-foot-tall man you've been talking to the entire time, you see his chest bones and everything kind of pull apart, and of course, there's a tiny gnome inside.
Oh my God.
He makes a staircase out of his bones and kind of walks down out of his bone suit.
Oh, dude, that is so cool.
Oh, yes, I'm petite.
Well, I like it.
Now we see eye to eye. But the ritual is quite simple. He shows you a tattoo on the underside of his arm. It's 3 circles kind of interlinked, like rings, with a line going through all of them. He says, "This is a spell that describes 3 steps. 1 is debate. I become a beacon of magic and attract things from other dimensions. 2, the disenchant. We close the gate. Do not allow them to return. 3 is where we give it all we got. It is a single magical attack that typically ends a curse while also closing the gate. The tried and true system. That is what you're in for. While I do this, I need someone to siphon the magic so that I can get closer. And that will be Doran."
Okay.
Oui?
What do the rest of us do?
Protect.
Protect you?
All of us.
From what?
There are things that will come through, potentially. Spirits of the dead that are eager to return. That's what's happening here.
Then I'm gonna dole out cookies.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay, before we do this, I have some cookies to dole out.
Oh, yeah.
These go great with rock candy for breakfast. Yeah.
Doran, here is a Buzzy Bee cake pop. You can take up to 4d4 lightning damage if you so choose. And then when you stop, you become charged with lightning and you can expend all of that in one go. And then you would do 4d8 lightning damage to whatever you're attacking.
Awesome.
Just thought it might be good for expending all that energy. And then Doran, Guy, and Journey, I'm giving you fiber field cakes, which give you resistance to bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing damage from non-magical attacks. And you also have advantage on strength and con saves and any effect that would knock you back or make you prone.
Hell yeah.
My favorite.
Man, it always smells so good when you make these things, Poppy.
Well, thank you. I try.
When was the last time our characters brushed our teeth?
The weave brushes our teeth for us.
Yes.
Journey brushes her teeth all the time. She has little sticks that she turns into toothbrushes.
Yeah.
It's just constantly chewing on something.
All right, Doran.
Doran walks up to Tibio.
Mhm.
Tibio, sorry, this feels weird to ask, but I have this ring, and I hold out a ring. I don't know if there's, we're not going to be on the same path shortly after whatever it is we're doing. I was wondering if there's anything you could
Doran, this is so sudden. We've only just met.
Well, okay, yeah. It's not like that.
I made a joke. I apologize.
It was great. No, for this ring, if you cast a spell into it, then we have it and we can use it when it's needed. Whatever it is that the powers you have, clearly, we lack on some level. So if there's anything you could do or spare,
Of course. Much of my magic is inherent and provided by my family name. It's difficult to transfer that to other people, but let me think. Tara, what can Tibio do?
Let me look at his character sheet.
Yeah,
briefly.
I'm sorry, but I'm married
I'll let
to
you
my
make that
work.
decision. You can put anything you want into this ring.
Ooh, okay. If you want healing word is what I got, or what Tibio has. It is really weird for other people to say Tibio and then Tim to respond.
I think you and your friends do not need help killing. I think probably you're good at that, but I do think you need help surviving, as evidenced by recent tragedy. For that reason, I can give you as much as I can do. It's not very much, but it's some. He whispers something kind of into the ring, and you see it glow with this yellow radiance, and then he gives a little kiss and hands it back to you. He says, I've charged it with healing. Maybe not enough to turn the tide of a war, but it could save a life.
Thank you, Tibio. The kiss wasn't necessary, but thank you.
Wasn't it so?
Okay. Well, much appreciated.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
He points off into the distance and he says, I believe you're ready. Everyone?
If we have spell preps, should we do that now?
Yeah, that's fair.
Guy wants to activate Form of Dread before this starts.
Okay.
I would not have been able to bring Pinge back at this point, right?
You could have during that long rest right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll just say I did that.
Sure.
Right.
All right. Did you guys want to pop those fiber field cakes right away?
Yes.
Yes.
We can essentially prepare that for when like the actual combat
Yes.
starts or whatever. Yes.
Yes.
But that's
Is it a-
cued.
Is it a
It's-
bonus action to eat one of them, or is it an action?
It's a bonus action.
Bonus action.
It's a bonus action to eat it yourself. When Poppy does it in combat, it immediately happens. But yeah, if you've just got one in your pocket, it's a bonus action.
Okay.
Tibio leads all of you to the center of the rotunda. Here, the middle rises into some kind of ceremonial platform where a great king or entertainer could address thousands of people in the rotunda at the same time. Atop the platform, you see what looks like a mass of slowly rippling water, but silvery like mercury, weightlessly suspended in the darkness here. It seems to undulate and respond to your presence in some way, becomes momentarily spiky and then settles back into a smooth shape, but never quite a sphere. This is it. Whenever you're ready, we can begin.
Let's do this.
All right. Snacks?
Yeah.
Ready.
And consume.
Doran's gonna eat the fiber field cake, but save the Buzzy Bee cake pop.
Okay.
Doran also will play some notes on his lute and look over at Aaron and cast Greater Invisibility on Aaron.
Cool. She's gone.
All right.
Very good. Step 1. Bait the curse. He touches his forearm, and you see that tattoo, those 3 rings. The first of them starts to glow, and then it looks like it's spinning in place with this gold radiance kind of flowing through that circle. And you see that silvery orb respond. It swells, and then it spikes out again. It goes flat into shapes that look strangely like bismite. He says, they're coming. Be prepared. Everyone roll initiative.
Okay.
Nice.
We're back, baby.
Yeah.
Are you sure you can roll double-digit initiative?
Yeah, I'm not
I did
so
it.
sure.
I did it once.
Okay.
23.
Journey?
21.
Guy?
5.
Attaboy. 5 guys. Doran?
9.
No initiative whatsoever. Poppy?
8.
God, you guys.
I know.
Guy's still licking
Incredible.
crumbs off of his gauntlet.
What? Are we ready?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Mikey and Huber are going to stay back from this one. No need for unnecessary danger.
Yeah.
They're at the bonfire yet.
Okay.
Does Fable stay with them too?
Fable does stay with them for this one, yeah. Fable usually goes where there's less noise.
Okay.
All right, to start us off, it's Aaron.
Aaron's invisible.
Yeah.
So no need to hide for my sneak attack. Is that what that means?
No
Like
need to
I-
hide at all. You are hidden at all times.
Yeah, so I don't
Yeah.
have to do a bonus action to
Correct.
hide.
Yep.
So I can use my bonus action.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to move first.
Okay.
What's the situation of where we are?
So, unfortunately, the battlefield is exceptionally plain. There is a circular raised platform that goes up about 2 feet, and there is nothingness around you. It's just broken bricks and empty space.
Is there walls and a ceiling?
Not for almost a quarter mile in all directions.
A quarter mile?
I cannot underscore enough how large this tower is. I described last time it has its own localized breeze.
Holy
It is larger
shit.
than any human building that currently exists. It is 3 miles tall.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
wow. This is an entire city.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
It reaches through dimension. It's big.
So there's nothing that I could climb up on, is what you're telling me.
There is.
Okay.
Closer than the walls, reaching down from the hole in the ceiling above, there are almost like tree trunks, these woody vines all over the place that form a circle around this entire area that you're in.
Okay.
So you could climb and be within 60 feet of this rotunda.
Great. Yeah, Aaron's gonna tug on their spider hat. Did we decide what it looked like? You can't see it anyway. I'm invisible. Whatever.
Good point. Good point.
It's
You
the
only wear it when
spider's
you're
hat.
invisible because it's so fucking embarrassing.
It's a top hat, right? Is that what
Yeah.
I thought it was
It's a
like
headband
I
with
thought
a
it was like
tiny
circular-
top hat with
yeah.
a plastic spider.
Yes,
It was
yes.
like a tiny little silver band
Yes.
with the spider's hat stamped into the.
So we had
edges
like
of it.
3 ideas, but it's all of
all of
those.
them.
It's
No,
all of
it's
the
all of
things.
those,
So it's
yeah.
a headband and a sweatband
with a plastic spider on it.
and a fascinator top hat. Okay.
And friendship bracelet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Accessories.
All right. Aaron puts on the spider hat and does. I have double movement speed, and I can stop on a wall and climb on anything.
Yes. Your movement speed is not doubled while you're on the ground. It only helps when you're on the walls and ceilings.
Okay. I'm gonna find a way to climb up to the closest vine
Yep.
to latch on and
Yeah.
scramble up.
Aaron, it is the strangest feeling. When you set your feet onto this wall, essentially, these vines here, there's some kind of click, a shift, almost like somebody hit you in the back of the head, and all of a sudden, everyone else is weird because gravity is oriented perfectly for you. You can walk on this wall no problem. You can stand up, stalk straight out of this wall. Everyone else seems to be popping out of the floor wall now.
Cool. What's the guy with the stairs?
MC Usher.
Yep, MC Escher shit going on for Aaron
Yeah,
right
exactly.
Stairs.
It's like
the
right?
DJ.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
now. Tar knew exactly what I
Yeah.
meant. Okay, so yeah, Aaron finds a good spot where they can just be close to the action, and then I am going to actually, so that's my movement. Then I'm going to use my bonus action to do my Ganymede eyes and see the future of what the enemy's gonna do.
Ooh.
Okay.
So I have
Interesting.
to roll, I think.
Yeah, there's a straight DC on there to beat
Yeah.
you. It's 15.
Master of Ceremonies, Escher.
So this is my bonus action, Future Sight. 12.
I think right on there it'll tell you what the DC is.
Oh, I have to do a 15 or higher.
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't get it.
Not quite. So, yeah, you see that portal begin to shimmy and shake, and you think something might be coming.
Got it. Aaron takes a little sip of the wine to prepare for battle.
Okay.
Oh my god.
It's been a while, so it's pretty good.
Thanks for the help, Ganymede. Hopefully this boosts you for the next perception check. And then I'm done.
We'll do better next time, I promise.
Wait, can I hold my action? I guess that was my action. It's too late.
Yeah, I guess you took wine.
It's fine.
Think about that next time.
I forgot.
Next up is Journey.
Yeah, Journey would like to prepare an action to shoot at whatever comes out of that portal.
Great.
Can I use a bonus action if I'm preparing an action?
I don't know, but I'll say yes so we can keep moving.
I just want to draw back my bow.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's all. I just want to draw back my bow and
Okay.
ready it.
Yeah.
You gonna move anywhere?
Sorry. I want to move so that I'm in kind of partial cover if there's any rubble on the floor or anything like that, that I can kind of crouch.
Do the same thing that Aaron did here and kind of hide behind those vines a little bit. So
Yeah.
there's almost a curtain that you're poking out of.
Great.
Yeah.
Yep. And then I'll, ready my action to shoot.
All right.
I'm imagining Journey's hair sort of blending in with the vines because it's sort of like vine-like hair. So it's like you can't tell where the vines end and Journey's hair begins.
Perfect. Tibio is kneeling not too far from Doran, and he is actually ready for the second tattoo. He touches it, and he extends his hand, and you see that central rotunda avoiding Doran, but he does cast this giant black and white circle on the ground that seems to drain the color out of the world in a localized area. He's trying to hit that silvery mass, but not Doran. When he does, that silvery, I don't want to say it again, that, I don't want to say undulating either.
Chromatic?
No, it's not colorful though.
Mercurial
Yeah, okay. That mercurial, not mass.
blob.
Thank you. Thank you, Maggie. That mercurial, no, fucking Jesus Christ. That wiggly blob
I like that.
begins to react violently, and you can see it start to take a human shape. Doran, it's on you.
The Silver Surfer.
Guy, I think this is where you come in a bit.
Doran, you start to lose your voice as the magic of this thing starts to pour into you. Any missing spell slots are immediately recharged. If you don't cast a spell this turn, you will die.
Okay, Tibio, what am I supposed to do with this?
He's holding his hand firm on his forearm, and he's pointing towards that portal, and he says, "Use your magic, whatever you have, it does not matter."
Okay, I'm casting 4th level highest spells I have,
Yeah.
basically just at that location.
Yeah.
Dispel magic seems, that's my instinct, I guess.
Yeah,
So I
okay.
cast that.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, you hit the portal with that, and it has a surprisingly massive effect. You smash the portal, and all the excess light kind of drains down, and it tightens up on that humanoid figure. And you see something moving towards you, Doran. But not quite towards you. No, it's moving towards those vines. Anything else, Doran?
Guy, here you go. And I strum a bit with the lute to give bardic inspiration to Guy.
Okay,
And I just say out loud, I think it wants to go towards the vines.
cool. Everyone gets bardic inspiration.
Oh, nice.
I'm afraid that Tim's gonna murder us now.
So it's a D8.
A
you
D8?
You get to use it until it succeeds, basically.
Damn.
Books with D8.
Yep. So with that, I'm just gonna try to move over a little bit towards where the vines are to try to make sure I'm guarding as much as I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without knowing it, everyone just received a personalized message of support from Doran. Doran, your bardic magic is working in ways you've never knew could be possible. Poppy, you're up next.
Oh, Witchenade.
Mhm.
And I will use Control Flames on Pinch.
Okay, so he puffs up.
Gets large and can grapple and interpose.
Yeah, not quite setting him on fire this time, just baking him up to be larger and fluffier than ever before.
Yes, hopefully he won't destroy himself this time.
Yeah, you all see Pinch become suddenly man-sized and begins walking towards that thing?
Yeah, he's like,
It's like Mr. Clean, but in dough
Squaring
form.
up.
yeah.
Yeah, more like the Michelin Man, just kind of
Yeah.
strutting big hips side
Yeah.
to side.
He's got the little dough abs again.
Yeah, his bread abs. Yeah, it's much like you saw in Baxi when he puffed himself up
Yeah.
with Bismite.
I wish I had bread abs.
Yeah.
I have
Abs from bread.
I have not abs from bread.
Go get him, Pinch. And that'll be my turn. Well, I'll also hide in the vines.
Okay, that brings us to Guy.
All right. Guy's going to position himself, kind of run toward the vine, so he's between the figure and the vine.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Tibio, do we take this thing out?
Ooh, any way you can.
I know one way. Guy swings with a sword.
I have my prepared action too.
Okay,
Dirty 20 to hit.
that hits him.
Great. I'll see what the first one does. 11 damage for the first hit.
Yes.
All right.
Journey, that is enough to confirm that this ethereal, ghost-like thing can be hurt by physical means.
Great. Yeah, I'd love to use my prepared action if you're done.
I have a second hit.
Great.
Should I do
Do
that?
it. Yep.
16 to hit.
16 does hit.
I'm going to throw a little smite on this one.
Hell yeah.
When we hit it, I'm too much. I'm always scared that it's gonna be really hard soon. Like it lulls us into a safe.
Yeah.
When our first round goes really well, and then we're like,
Yeah.
and now we get the shit beat
That
out
was
of
the red
us.
caps.
Yes.
Erin was like, these things aren't even a threat anymore on her first turn.
Bye.
Yeah.
Then we die.
And the guy took 67 damage on
Yeah.
his turn.
Well,
Yep.
then Aaron just one hit all. Well, didn't one hit all of them. Like,
Hell yeah.
Okay. 15 without the smite. And then 6. 21.
1. Hell yeah.
21.
With that, Guy, you almost seem to rip some light out of this with your sword as you bring it through to the other side. It's not exactly a physical body, but it does really, really hurt it when you do damage like this. It's losing some more of that light, and that shape begins to tighten up even more. Journey, go ahead and take your action.
Yeah. Okay, so I am going to use my quiver of trailing mists as well.
Nice.
So I've drawn back my bow and I'm gonna shoot at this being. 21 to hit.
Okay. That hits.
Okay. Quiver of trailing mist, that means that I hit it, so I get a +2 next
On
attack.
any subsequent attacks, yep.
And then if I keep using it, it can stack up to 3 times.
Up to 6, yep.
Okay, great. Okay, so damage. Ooh. So that's 14 damage.
All right. Journey looses an arrow on this. Was that the pulled back shot?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it explodes with radiant light. When it fades, that shape is even more recognizable. And it begins to hollow out your stomach as you see the lumbering upper body of Diver,
Bastard.
moving with determination towards invisible Aaron.
Can it see here?
Okay. Now I do my second attack.
Yeah.
That one.
No.
Okay.
But +2.
Nat 3.
Journey,
Well, I have the bardic, but it doesn't matter.
Journey, you knock a second arrow ready to fire, and your Fey buds drift into your vision. They're ready to attack. They're ready to help. And you drop the arrow and grab your Fey bud, and you curl up and hold them.
No. You stay.
With that, it's the spirit's turn. This thing gets closer towards those vines, moving at a full sprint now. When it gets close to them, it actually flickers out of existence and pops back into place 30 feet away. It is right in front of you, Journey, but it's not looking at you. Looking up these vines to where Aaron might be, it seems to have some trouble to locate her, but that's what it's going for. Meanwhile, back at the portal itself, you see it explode with more figures. Half dozen more fall out. And then one small one begins to crawl towards Doran. Aaron, it's your turn. You clock Diver beneath you.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Ganymede, I need you.
Okay.
God, so stupid. I'm gonna try again. Bonus action, just future sight. The diver figure below. So bad. I'll use Bardic Inspo. I'm at 14 and I need 15.
Okay.
So I make it. I got 17.
All right.
So I can see what this thing's gonna do on its next turn with my Ganymede future sight.
Cool. That Diver spirit is certainly bound by no laws of physics here. It is going to float up to you, is going to grapple you, and it is going to drag you into that portal.
Can it see Aaron?
Yes.
Okay.
Great.
Magic.
They're scarier than this campaign.
Gotta cast greatest invisibility.
Yeah. Then you can't even magically detect it.
Okay, I am going to try to shoot the figure down at the bottom of the vines. Am I not hidden then from them? So do I get advantage or not?
You would still get advantage. The
Okay.
mechanics are a little weird here. It's looking for essentially a heat signature, so it gets kind of an idea of where you are, but not exactly.
And become an ice genasi. Is that a thing?
Yeah, I think so.
They're from Chanoka.
Chanolka.
God.
We haven't been there
I
yet.
don't know if I want to do that here. Okay. 21 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. 21 damage with just a regular crossbow bolt.
It's bloodied. I don't know.
Yeah,
Ectoplasm's
question
leaking out.
And then Aaron is going to use a bonus action
Mhm.
to pull the ripcord belt
Okay.
up here in the vines.
Yeah.
So I pull it. It activates the belt, sending spiraling sparks in every direction and emitting dense smoke in a 20-foot radius. Everyone who comes inside the effect is deafened, blinded, and has total cover until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
So hopefully if this thing tries to come in, it can't get to me.
Yeah. All right. You all see a shower of phosphorus sparks kind of streaming down from where Aaron is, and this huge cloud of smoke kind of drifting up away from them. Seems to almost catch some of those vines on fire, almost. And then Journey, you look up and just see this raining shower of sparks and smoke above you.
Oh no.
It is Journey's turn.
Okay, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the being, the diver being. And then I'm just going to get a couple of steps out of the way of the showering sparks and smoke.
Sure, yeah.
So that I'm not directly underneath it or trapped in that cloud.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to shoot at the diver.
Okay.
18 to hit?
Yes, that hits.
Okay, great. So then I keep my bardic.
No misses so far.
I missed bad last time.
Did you?
I rolled a nat one.
Oh, yeah. Didn't even shoot. I forgot you missed.
Yep. 16 damage.
Nice.
And then I'll do my second attack.
Ooh.
18 plus 6 is 24. That is 11 damage. Can I have used the trailing mist again?
Oh, yeah. I just kind of assumed those were going.
Yeah.
Because all your ammo is stored in there. It actually kind of happens whether you want it to or not.
Great. Okay. So does it happen per attack or per action?
Per arrow.
Okay, so then I've used 3 then.
Cool.
So I'm at my max
All right.
additional plus 6.
Yeah, should not miss diver whatsoever.
Great.
Again, if you change target, you'll start over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
All right. With that, it is Tibio and then Doran. You see Tibio move towards that third tattoo. He touches it, and then he kind of draws straight out, pointing at that portal. And when he does, you see this thin ray of white light hit that undulating, wiggly blob of silver mercury bullshit. And it begins to shrink rapidly, and then you see bits of it flying away behind it as if a starship streaming through space. This thing is starting to deteriorate, and you can see, for an instant, the lines of the weave. You can see magic in its natural form. Glows once, and then disappears. This portal has been closed, but there's still cleanup to do. Doran, it's your turn, and you see what's settled here are 6 knights, clad in armor. But behind them, a young crawling boy.
Do I still have like the overwhelming magic where I have to expend it or die, basically?
Correct. I need you to make a DC 15 wisdom save, or you can't cast spells this turn.
Can you
Wisdom
inspire
save.
yourself?
I can't inspire
Give
myself.
yourself +3 though.
Do I get +3 for being bad guy?
Yep.
Yeah.
15. That's absolutely a fail.
No.
So I rolled a 4. Yeah, plus wisdom. 6 plus 3 is 9. 9?
What is this? Is it a save of some sort?
It's a wisdom save.
Okay.
You hear behind you, no, and you hear a single bling of a lute. You are bardically inspired by Tibio.
Yeah.
Tibio has a 9 or a D8 or a D10.
Should be a D8, I believe. Can we check, Tara?
I mean, it would have been a D8 when he was level 12, 15 years ago. I feel like it's fair to say that he would have a D10 by now.
I'll give you a D10. Good luck, Doran.
He's been practicing that loot.
So D10. I'm at a 9. I have to hit a 15.
You have to hit a 15, so 6 or higher.
50% shot.
That's a 10.
Yes.
I saw the 0 and I panicked.
Tibio's so good.
You all
Okay.
see Doran with his arms kind of outstretched, like accepting all this magic, casting, just being focused on the issue here. And then you see Doran lose everything in a split second. His arms fall to his side. You see the magic start to slip away all around him. You see Doran glowing strange colors, and this magical mist is coming off of him now as his skin begins to burn. And he's just staring at this effigy of a small child that's crawling toward him with an arm up.
I shake it off. Do I have a sense that this magic, like, basically augments pretty much any magical ability I might have?
Based on the bardic inspiration, the reaction your team had, yes.
Is anyone adjacent to any of the spirits, like any of the party members?
Journey is directly next to the diver one.
I'm also in the vines.
Yeah, Journey and Poppy are close to the diver one. You and Guy are quite close to the knights here.
Okay, I'm going to pull out. First of all, I'll just like expend a healing. Wait, we don't have to close anything anymore, right?
Correct, it's
That's
closed.
happened.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to actually use Chords of Coordination, which it's for Bobka's loot.
Yep.
Call out a target. Up to 2 allies adjacent to the target may immediately use their reaction to make a melee attack against it. Will this count as basically expending the...
You're expending magic.
Great. So I'm going to do that against the diver target, I think.
Cool. Everyone who has a reaction can use that to make an attack right now.
Great. Okay.
Poppy,
cool.
you're free to use Shocking Grasp in this
Does
case.
it have to be
Okay.
melee?
No, not in this case.
Okay.
This is an exception to the rule. Doran, what do you shout as your single lyric to the chords of coordination?
I kind of like Doran picking up on Tibio's bardic inspiration riff and then
That's cool.
working off of it.
Yeah. Tibio gives you that bardic inspiration to help you snap out of it, and then he gives you just a little simple pluck melody to go over. And he says, "Give it all you got."
Doran strums along.
Just green sleeves.
Stairway to Heaven. What's that Van Halen eruption?
Yeah.
Yeah. And with that, everyone looks towards Doran for a split second and looks back at their ideal target. Everyone make your attacks. Let's just go initiative order, starting with Aaron.
Aaron is gonna. So can I? Since it's not melee,
Right. Yeah, you can use your crossbow.
can I throw my daggers?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna use my Doppelfox daggers in this case.
Yep.
Okay. Advantage or no on reactions if you're hidden?
You're still hidden.
Okay.
Yep.
Great. 23 to hit.
Yep.
And then it is. I'll do my bonus 4 first. 12. Aaron is imbued with the magic from Doran and Tibio and pulls out the Doppelfox dagger out of the holsters and then throws one directly at the eye, kind of indent of the eye, because I don't think we can really see features of this thing.
They're pretty suggestive and vague.
Yeah. So I'm going to try to throw it at one of their eyes and just as hard as possible
At the diver one.
at the diver one.
Yeah.
And I do 12 damage,
Okay.
piercing damage.
You're more or less directly above this diver effigy, and it's hard to notice at first, but it's beginning to float towards you, flying through the air just as you knew it would. But you use that to your advantage. You have a straight shot down at diver. When it gets closer to you, knowing that you're in that cloud of smoke somewhere, you hear it start to say, "You ungrateful and a dagger sails through his head, and the effigy disappears.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
We don't have a target anymore.
I'll kill you as many times as it takes.
Nice.
Yeah. Journey, you change your focus from that diver back to the center pedestal here. You've got 6 armored knights that are facing down Guy, one small boy.
I know. I was thinking that. Truly,
Just
seeing Doran's reaction to that situation, I think Journey would go for the boy, knowing that this is supposed to be a cruel trick.
Yep.
Like the knights are very clearly there for Guy, and that being
It
is
could be any nights.
very clearly there for Doran. So I think I'm gonna aim for the boy on the ground.
Yep. Go for the boy.
22.
It's the boy.
Great. That is 10 damage.
It seems all it takes is acknowledgement for this one. When your arrow hits it, it disappears as if it was never even there, in a cloud of silvery smoke.
Did Doran recognize who that might be? Or was it too far off to know?
You would never forget the face of Nail.
Killed him again.
Well, you didn't have to.
You see Tibio reach into his pocket, inspired by Doran as well, grabs a silvery sphere and throws it at one of the knights.
Fail.
Please.
It's an 11. Doesn't hit. He throws it off into the darkness and he says, good riddance.
He's been practicing for 15 years and he's still.
Never gonna work.
All right, Doran, you don't have an attack. Poppy, it's on you.
Okay. How far away are the knights?
From you, they'd be about 50, 60 feet if you were by the vines on the edge of the rotunda.
Okay. I'm going to create bonfire on one of them. A dex save. Or take 2d8 fire damage.
Not very good. That is 12 for the dex save.
Yeah, that's a fail.
All right,
9 fire damage.
cool. To just one of those knights up there?
Yeah. Because this is just a reaction round, not
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, cantrips are just fine for the reaction on this one.
Okay.
So I think it's just Guy.
All right.
The reactions.
Does Guy know any of these knights?
You know all of these knights. They're also the ones that you've already dispatched recently. Small castle. You see Garamond staring you down.
Back again, are we? I missed. Well, let me use Bardic Inspiration.
I'll tell you this. Armor doesn't matter on these guys.
Oh, interesting.
Even though they look armored, it doesn't change anything.
Oh, armor doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, 16 to hit.
Yes, it does.
Okay. I roll a 2.
Incredible.
So you can't miss. You cannot miss unless you natural one.
I guess. Well, no, I
What if
got
you
a
have
6 from
Oh,
Bardic
got it.
Inspiration.
Okay.
Okay. 14 damage.
Nice. And then we're actually back to regular turns. Doran had used Bardic Inspiration. Did you have anything left in that turn, Doran?
I will use Bardic Inspiration again.
Okay.
And see if it goes to everyone.
It does.
Okay.
Yay, I
Yeah.
get it back.
That's
I haven't
efficient.
even used mine to begin with.
But Doran looks over at Journey, kind of confused a bit, but that's his turn.
Okay. All right. Next full turn is Poppy.
Okay. Poppy is going to send Pinch to the knights
Yep.
because he acts on my turn but independently.
Yep.
So he's going to grapple one of them.
Okay. Cool.
Well,
For contested grapple.
yeah.
Okay. Ooh, this ghost got him. That is a 20.
Oh,
Dirty 20.
shit. Okay.
Ghost versus doe. You never know what's going to happen.
You see Daneth and Hawk kind of reach out and get in like a neck versus neck grapple with Pinch, and they're just like turning each other side to side.
Okay.
And
so
now you see Danathan has Pinch in a headlock, and Pinch is just squirming.
Pinch is going, "Arr!" and then he, on my turn, casts Shocking Grasp because it's a touch spell.
Cool.
Which would be. I mean, they don't technically have armor, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, the metal part wouldn't work here.
Okay. So I just make an attack
Yep.
then. 19?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then that's 2d8 lightning. 9.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Shocked. Guy, it's on you. You are surrounded by your former soldiers.
Looks like I'm going to need another sword. Cast Spiritual Weapon to bring the other sword of Lodom
Yeah,
out of the head.
Yeah.
Or out of the neck hole.
that's right. All of those soldiers actually recognize the prince's sword. You see it steal their attention for a second.
Hold on. So none of the soldiers here are the prince?
Correct.
He's alive. Your
Half
true
alive.
love.
This will be the 3rd time Guy has killed all of these people.
Stay dead, guy.
All right, first great sword attack. That's a 1.
Oh, no.
You do have a Bardic Inspo, but I don't know if it'll
I
help.
don't think
No,
it
it's
does.
not one.
You do your second attack or wait?
I think I'm waiting for the bad news.
Calculating.
It's cancer.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's too soon, Maggie.
I'm sorry.
Too close to the colonoscopy.
Guy, you raise your greatsword and bring it down on one of these ghostly knights before you, and when you do, they make a coordinated reaction against you. You see Garamond step up and wrap his flail around your sword. You see Daneth and Hawk come in low and check you in the gut.
Does he drop Pinch then?
Sorry, what?
Is he not grappling with Pinch anymore?
So yeah, Pinch is ungrappled then.
Sweet.
Yes, as Danathan goes in for a shoulder check into Guy's gut, you see Mary Parrish, the Gladi wielder, steps in and shoves you, Guy. You are disarmed and prone.
Touche, fellas. So disarmed means it's probably like the rest of my action to take the sword back and I can't attack anymore?
Yeah, the sword, they're also kind of interposing. They threw the sword behind them, so you no longer have a weapon.
Okay. Well, I can use the spiritual weapon though, probably,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
I will do so.
Okay.
Curious.
Was anyone holding on to me, or did they just
No,
kinda,
it's
like
just
gut
kind of a
check me
coordinated
and
shove.
stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring in the spiritual weapon to try to like gain some space, separate us. 16 hit.
Yes, does hit.
6 damage.
Don't touch my boyfriend.
Wait, how many boyfriends did Guy have?
13.
Knights of the Round
This
Table
is
has
just-
a whole new meaning.
This is just the first round. Knights of the Reach Around Table.
Knights of the Bend Me Over that table, baby.
Wow.
Circle jerk in a whole new context.
Lots of the circle jerk. With that, it is the spirit's turn.
Oh no.
Remaining are just these 6 knights. They are all going to take ghastly attacks at Guy.
Ghastly.
Dull a hand job.
All right. Attack number 1 from spirit number 1 is a 9 to hit.
No.
13 to hit.
No.
You can just say no and then the attacks don't happen.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
16 to hit.
Just be assertive. No.
That's Doran's weakness.
Natural 1.
No.
He throws his sword.
Please tell me it's the guy with the flail.
17 to hit.
No.
Jeez.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
That
One
does
hit.
hit.
All right.
How about a
One
silver?
hit
How about
crits.
how about a silvery barb on that one though?
Oh my god.
Ouch.
21 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But
Still
not
gets
a
through.
crit.
Not a crit.
That's sweet.
All right. We have 1 Gladius hit. All right.
Mary Parrish made it happen.
Yep.
Is it Gladius or?
Just for once.
Oh,
Singular
okay,
attack.
Great.
20 to hit.
Oh, second attack?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. That is 2 attacks that you've been hit with.
For silvery barbs, I'm giving Journey advantage on their next attack.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
That is 24 to hit.
Yep.
20 to hit.
Yes.
Oh my god.
4 so far. A 17 to hit.
Nope.
24 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I believe
that
that is
4 or
5.
5?
5
5.
total. Yep.
Yikes.
All right. Count it with me, y'all. 7 damage. Plus 10 damage is 17 damage. Plus 5 damage is 22 damage. Plus 6 is 28. Plus 5 is
33.
33.
Actually, you might want to list what they are.
It's-
Oh,
it would
I
all
have,
be
I
bludgeoning,
have
piercing, slashing
resistance
damage.
to
Yes.
So it'd be halved.
all of those.
Yes.
So
Yay, the field cake.
You're welcome.
is
16.
that
32.
16 or
16?
17?
16.
Also, why was Guy prone? Because he has advantage on
Oh, I
being
was
prone.
Interesting.
Prone.
Yeah. Yeah. I am going to say, Guy, that you did not get knocked prone as a result of that instead. You did get disarmed,
Yeah.
but you didn't
Fair.
get knocked prone. Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
Fiberfield.
After the spirit's turn, that is the end of the round. Tibia says, just a few more seconds and I can banish them. It is Aaron and Journey's turn before Tibio.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna use my free action to recall my dagger I threw,
Yep.
and then Aaron is gonna just reposition a little bit in the vines, and then shoot their crossbow at one of the dudes. I'll use bardic inspiration. 15.
Does not hit.
Shoot. Okay, I keep the bard. All right. That was my action. I had a free action. And then I guess I'll use Ganymede's ability to try to see future sight, I guess, for a bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a 23, so that definitely
Yeah.
means I can see. I don't know, are they acting as one enemy or do I have to like focus in on one of them?
They're coordinating a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. You're looking at that kind of primary one that most people have been hitting, the one that Guy is directly facing down with. They plan to continue their coordinated attack. They're trying to separate Guy from everyone else. They just want to bring him to where they are.
They want to bend him over the table.
Yes.
Yeah.
And run him
And chop
through.
off his head.
Yes. Trying to get him prone so that they can stab him all the way through.
Okay.
Next up,
Hey, Guy, look out. They're coming for you. They're going to try to get you by yourself. Wow. They're going to try to get you alone.
I noticed.
Guy's body keeps fighting and like lifts his head and like points it back towards Aaron.
Yeah.
Yep. With that, it's Journey.
Journey slings her bow over her body, runs forward to right in front of Guy, and casts Thunderwave. Ooh. She runs forward and just fucking stomps and like flinches at them. And I'm casting Thunderwave at a 2nd level.
Okay.
They must make a con saving throw.
Cool. I'm going to do a mass roll if that's okay with you.
Okay.
Pretty good. 15.
Just makes it, so they take half damage.
Okay.
So it's going to be 3d8 halved. So 14 halved to 7.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they are not pushed away.
Okay.
I'm not okay with them all having the same save. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, suddenly, yeah. You all see Journey step forward and stomp her feet, and as she does, the bricks of this raised pavilion below her begin to ripple outward, and you see kind of sand and dust shoot up between all the cracks as it rolls forward, and that one forward ghostly knight that had been fighting does completely disapparate as soon as it gets hit by this. The rest of them kind of shudder back a little bit, but it's not enough to stop their assault.
As my bonus action, I am going to turn into a bear.
Okay. I will give you the opportunity to not do that.
Great. I'm going to not do that.
Yep.
Thank you.
As you finish off your turn, Tibio turns his bone suit, much of it, into a large staff. And when he does, he slams it on the ground, and he says, "Back!" And when he does, you all hear what sounds like an echoing bell, like a giant church bell had been rung far in the distance. And you see all of those spirits stop where they are, completely stop moving. And almost like the aftershade of fireworks going off, they slowly start to drift away. And they disassemble entirely. You see Tibio nodding and says, good job.
Wow, that was amazing. Is he gonna be okay?
Yes. Sorry, it probably feels like many coffee inside of you, yes?
Yeah, yep. Mhm.
It will fade very soon, I promise. Perhaps lay down?
Right here?
Yes.
Okay. Lay down.
You can all see Doran sweating. It's like literally magic is pouring out of him. He looks healthy and vibrant, but it's too much for him. It's almost like a fever, and suddenly you all see this blue form around Doran's eyes. A sudden flicker that has your heart racing. For just an instant, both of Doran's eyes burn with a blue flame.
Doran? Doran?
Allergies or something.
Are you
What?
okay? Aaron's crawled down and is like shaking them.
He turns his head to look at you, and he's looking at you through like 2 butane torches that are just lazily licking upwards.
Oh my god. Have you always had blue eyes?
Can't remember. No, I don't think so.
Does it look like the guy?
No, it doesn't look like old blue eyes. Not at all.
Blue eyes.
Journey, you saw something like this before. When you cast Fairy Fire on Doran, that's when he did this, when magic was coursing through him.
Yeah, is there a way I can do some sort of religion check, or would it be Arcana?
I think nature would do good here.
Okay. 11.
It's a bardic inspiration.
I do. 17.
Wow. That's a good bardic inspiration.
Yeah. Thanks, Doran.
You don't know that you've seen anything like this. Not exactly like this, not this blue flame. But you know that a lot of these special, crazy powers in the world come from other things imbuing them with power, other powerful beings. The same way that Lenati lended you power, something else gave this to Doran. Something else has hold on him, and it's not Lenati.
Journey kneels in front of Doran.
Everyone's around me. Okay, what's up?
Doran, I gotta ask, and I tried not to ask before. Sesk called you Child of Melis. Do you know what that means?
With that sudden severity, the blue flame kind of flickers away, and you blink hard, and it's gone.
No. I don't. You've asked me before, I believe. Sesk was sick, and I don't...
I don't think he was making anything up, though.
Well, yeah. Did we finish what we were supposed to do, Tibio?
We did. Yes, it is over, and I'm afraid I must go now. But this place will begin to heal starting today. It will recover over time.
How are you leaving?
Yes, I did not explain this yet. He hits the staff on the ground again, and you see behind him something starts to form out of the ground. You see bones from all around this room begin to cobble into a giant archway, about 15 feet tall at the peak. When that archway forms, you see a great blue beyond form in that, like a doorway to somewhere else.
Oh, so we can just walk through here? And Aaron starts kind of
No,
heading over.
unfortunately, you cannot go where I'm going. This place is death, quite literally.
Oh. Yeah, I don't want to go there.
Oui.
Tibio, those apparitions we encountered. Are their souls at rest?
I'm afraid not. The souls that come back are very much resisting the process. It is my duty to help them, to guide them, and that's what I've done here. But even then, they may come back again.
I see.
To kill him a fourth time.
The souls that come through are quite motivated to seek revenge, to seek understanding. I've done all I can for this place, but I have one more thing I can do for you. Your journey ahead is much more difficult than mine. You will face terrible things. I can give you some confidence. He moves his hand forward, his big bony arm, and he holds up 3 fingers, and they fall off. He says, oh, and he bends over and picks them up, and he hands them to you in his cupped hand. He says, these lucky fingers, you should take them. These are 3 chances. Should you die, they will break, and you will not die. You must be holding them. 3 chances.
Thank you so much. You don't have to do that, but
Sorry about your fingers.
I find new ones.
Tibio, before you go, you talked about the collector and Emery's soul.
Oui, my mission.
Do you still need us to help with that? Because you definitely, this gift is priceless.
We should find each other on the surface. Any of my cohorts, Uli, Bert, Holly, Hyacinth.
Oh, we met all of those.
Oh, wow.
Oh, did you meet Snack? He's a magic dragon.
no.
Don't remember a snack.
We
There were
haven't met
snacks.
a dragon. Yeah.
Wait, dragons are real?
Oh, they're real. Real snacky.
Snacky?
Snacky.
Snarky.
Snacky. Oui.
Dolls.
What kind of name is Snack? That's weird. Are all dragons named like that after food?
More or less, they're goofy names, yes.
Yeah. No, we haven't met him.
But yes, we should meet on the surface. There's much we can discuss about this blue-eyed man.
Where can we find you?
I will be traveling, undoubtedly. Perhaps other planes. It would be easier for you to seek one of my friends. But I may be in farewell in the near future.
You should reach out to your friends when you get up there.
I will. I've been gone too long. I understand.
We might go back to Farewell. I don't know.
Good. Perhaps then there. But I'm afraid for me, I must be going. And this accent is really getting to me.
Thank you for bringing me back.
Thank you. All of you. Good luck.
Farewell, Tibio.
You see him reach back and grab this giant crow-like skull and pulls it over his face, kind of broken beak down. He gives you a nod, and you can hear him whistling inside of his armor as he walks into death.
What a badass.
Wow, he was really cool. A little scary though. So who wants these bones?
Well,
I would
Journey.
take one.
Journey.
I would
I
take one.
think you don't want to revisit death so soon.
I don't know that if I were visited that I'd be able to come back. So yeah.
I feel like the people that have been closest and most hurt, maybe.
Those redcaps did give me a bit of a thrashing.
Guy, I think you deserve a finger.
I think Doran needs one just because he keeps putting himself in danger in
Yeah.
situations where it's like, oh, if I die, that's fine. And Doran, it's really not.
I would argue that I have almost died a few times, but I also try and stay out of it. So
What if one of us is close to death, we just pass the finger off really quick?
Yeah.
yeah. I'm also working on a cure, so it's not a big deal.
Cure to death?
Yeah.
Good thing you didn't tell Tibia about that.
Objection.
Comes back and murders us.
He's like, no.
I'll take one of the fingers and try not to let anyone else die.
Doran, you have to promise us that you are not going to use that as like a,
Get out of death free.
yeah, you can't be reckless just because you have this.
I may have taken some risky maneuvers. I'm not actively trying to die, Poppy.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Well, I would like your word, please, as co-captain.
What am I promising? That I'm not trying to die?
Yeah.
I promise I'm not trying to die, Poppy.
Swear on your glider.
On my glider?
Yeah.
My sacred glider?
Swear on your Gambeson.
Swear on your Gambeson, Doran.
I touch my chest and repeat the words. I'm not actively trying to die. I promise.
He'll never break that promise. The Gambison.
Yeah.
The Gambeson erupts into flames.
Okay, I'm satisfied.
Okay.
You guys are never going to believe this. I think I've eaten all the rock candy I could eat.
Oh, Mikey.
We might need to give a finger to Mikey.
You do what now?
Yeah, that sounded really suggestive. Weirdly.
Mikey flips you off with his 4 fingers. He's trying to figure it out. With that, this place is silent. It's dark except for the small amount of light coming from that great break overhead and those vines that lead up to the second floor here.
Well, should we start making our way up? That's the way out, right?
It's quite a climb. Yeah.
Indeed. You see, Huber looks exceptionally nervous.
Do you know something, get some info from a jar that we should know about, Huber?
No, it's not that. I don't know that I can do this.
What do you mean?
He's old.
Quite right, Aaron. This climb is taxing beyond what I might be capable of.
But if you don't try,
Then what? I don't know. But if I do try, I would just be slowing you down.
No, you're coming with us.
Well, Tibio said that healing this hole in the tower here, this portal, I don't know, it was supposed to help heal this land. Maybe it won't be such a bad place to be soon.
No, we
Yeah,
can't leave him
yes.
behind.
Aaron's right. I might be all right here.
No.
Hubert, no. You're not going to make me lose you twice. Why would you... Hubert? You're right, Maggie. I'm sorry. I will try. I must try. Well, how are we going to climb these fucking things then?
Hold on. Hubert, it's your choice. No one here controls you. No one's going to tell you what to do. If you want to stay, I think you should. But if you don't, you can come with us. We'll help you.
Aaron, what are you doing?
We shouldn't make choices for other people.
Thank
we
you.
need him.
Perhaps you did learn something on lore then, Heron. I appreciate your perspective. But I will try. I've been through too much not to survive this long.
We can carry you.
And I think we'll end it there. Thanks everybody so much for listening. I am Tim, your DM.
I'm Hannah, playing Aaron.
I'm Tara, and I play Journey.
I'm Thomas. I'm Guy.
I'm John. I play Doran.
I'm Maggie and I play Poppy.
Share the show with people you love, and we'll see you next time.